Alrighty, so we're going to get started. So the first question has us say 0.982 hectograms, and we need to get to centigrams. So how do we do this? 1 to 100 grams. So we have 100 grams in 1 hectogram. So then the hectograms cancel out. And now we have gram up top. So we're going to put gram at the bottom. And how do I go from grams to centigrams? I have 1 gram in 100 centigrams. So now grams cancel out. And now my units are what I want to end up with. So you multiply those out and you get 982. There you go. All right, next question. We are going to start with 3.55 yards, and we want to get to centimeters. Well, that's totally different. So we need to switch from imperial to metric as well, which you won't have to do on an APES exam, but once again, we were just practicing dimensional analysis. So first thing that we know is, okay, in 1 yard, I have 3 feet. Cancel, cancel. In 1 foot, I have 12 inches. Cancel, cancel. And in 1 inch, I have 2.54 centimeters. And hey, look, we figured out we're at the same units. So multiply out, and you will get 324.6 centimeters. Next one. If we are going 88 meters per second, and we want to know how many centimeters per second we're going, we need to cancel out, turn meters into centimeters. So in 1 meter, we have 1,000 centimeters. So the meters cancel out, and then we will be ending up with centimeters per second. So that's just 8,800 centimeters per second. And the fourth one on that first round, we have a tiny little number. So 0.00245 grams of NaCl per milliliter. And we were given a 50 milliliter sample. And they want to know how many grams of NaCl are left. So if we start with grams per milliliter and we just want grams, we need to cancel out the milliliter. And they give us the amount, 50 milliliters. So these cancel, and then you just multiply. So you'll have 0.01225 grams of NaCl. So that's your first round of questions and how to get the answers. Next. All right, here's some of those fun conversions that we've got. So we are starting with, 32.5 ounces, and we want to get to centigrams. Totally different. All right, well, let's at least transition over. So if we have 1 ounce, we have 28.35 grams. So the ounces are gone. And now to go from grams, I have 1 gram. I have 100 centigrams. Grams are gone. We are now in the unit we need. So you're just going to math that out, and you get a big old number of 92137.5 centigrams. Next question, 143.55 milliliters. And we're getting to pints, which no one uses. But once again, the purpose is to convert. So we know in 1 ounce, we have 30 milliliters. So the milliliters are gone. And in 1 cup, we have 8 ounces. Ounces are gone. And we know that in 1 pint, we have 2 cups. Cups are gone. So remember, you just write out what you know, you write out what you need to get to, and you set up whatever you need to set up to get to the answer. So you math it out, and you can get, depending how much you round, you'll get 0.30 or 0.299 pints. Next one. All right, so we have 45.8. We are going 45.8 meters per second. And the question is, how many seconds is it going to take for us to go 25 centimeters? Well, we're in meters per second, so you can do one of two things. You can either change your centimeters into meters, or you can change this into centimeters per second. I did it separately, so if I have 25 centimeters, that's the same as 1,000 centimeters in 1 meter. So I'm going to cancel those out, which will give me 0.025 meters. Now, meters is at the top, meters is at the top. So you can't multiply these ones. You have to divide by this to get it at the bottom. So if I have this divided by this to cancel out, well, you can do it this way too, 0.25 meters, and then you have 45.8 meters per second. Cancel, cancel. So you're dividing. That will give you teeny tiny number. 0.054585 seconds. Super fast. So there's that one. Once again, just set up your units so they can cancel, and the work is done for you. Last but not least on this one, I have 6.277 grams of NaCl per liter, and we want how many milligrams of NaCl? And is it a 15 milliliter? Yeah, in a 15 milliliter sample. So let's start converting this thing. So we have in 1 liter, 1,000 milliliters. So the liters have canceled. We're dealing with a 15 milliliter sample, so you can just put that over 1. And milliliters and grams are the same. So you could spend one time going from milliliters to grams. Or we have 1,000 milligrams. And a gram. So those guys cancel out. And once you math, you should have 94.155 milligrams. There we go. All right. Last but not least, I gave you guys some nonsense problems because it's all about knowing how to do dimensional analysis. So I know I have 1 blobfish, and I need to get to a tarsier. So how the heck do I do this? So I know from what I showed you guys, 1 blobfish is 10,000 narwhals. And I know I have 1 narwhal and 3 frill neck lizards. And I know that I have 15 frill neck lizards and 1 tarsier. So blobfish cancels, narwhals cancel, frill neck lizards cancels. Then you just math and you should get 2,000 tarsiers, which is a really cute animal if you've not seen that one. All right, now I'm starting with 4 narwhals, and I need to get to Dumbo octopus. So, what do we know? 3 frill neck lizards to 1 narwhal. Cancel, cancel. Now I know I'm going to have frill neck lizards down here. So I have 1 tarsier to 3 of those gone. And I know I have 2 Dumbo octopus to a tiny number. Tarsier. So these guys cancel out. All you have to do is math, which would give you 24 over, which equals 16,000 Dumbo octopuses. Not octopi. It is Greek and not Latin. All right, we have a lot of axolotls. Last question. And we need to get to blobfish. All right, so what do? So we start with our 1 times 10 to the 12 axolotls. We know we have 0.22 Dumbo octopus in 10 axolotls. Cancel, cancel. You know Dumbo octopus is going to go down here. So what do we know? We know we have 2.0001 tarsier. Dumbo octopus is gone. Oh, I'm going to have to squish. We have 15 frill neck lizards for 1 tarsier. Gone. We have 1 narwhal for 3 frill neck lizards. Cancel, cancel. I have to go onto the next line. I'm so sorry. And then we have 1 blobfish per 10,000 narwhals. So that cancels and that cancels. Please pretend that this is over here. I didn't have room for that. And so there's a lot of numbers, but if you cancel it out, you will get 550 blobfish. All right, so there we go. That is how to do this dimensional analysis. Does not matter what your units are. You write down what you start with, you write down what you need to end with, and you just set up whatever you need to cancel it out until you get your answer. So let me know if you have any questions, but hopefully that has made sense to you.